Give it up for Justin Miles. Give it up.
My name's Justin Miles. Last week, a comedian said I looked like Joe Burrow. And I got super excited to tell this joke. Because it's not because I have douchebag hair. It's because we both have sunken eyes. And my eyes are sunken like Pete Davidson doing chemotherapy. They're my eyes! I can make fun of them. But the football guys did not like that joke, and they smited the Ohio quarterbacks this week. And we lost Joe Burrow, who's obviously a real stand-up guy. And we even lost Deshaun Watson, who's more of a lay-down kind of guy. Charcuterie boards are just adult Lunchables. I decided they're called charcuterie boards because I looked at the word. There's no coot in there. There is a cut, and I'm just gonna start saying words how they're spelled. And so when I was a kid, we were doing popcorn reading, and I came across a word, epitome. Epitome? Get the fuck out of here, that's epitome, okay? And so I was a little nerd, so I read ahead, and I read that word new to me as epitome. And then a very smart girl was reading out loud, and she was like, "Oh, I've never read this word before. I think it's epitome." And the teacher said, "That's epitome." And we all laughed at her for being an idiot. Especially me, because I didn't want people to think that I was Dumba. That joke is the dumbest. My parents, when I was young, would always say, "Don't read everything you read online." And probably everyone got that. Then we all got to a certain age when we realized, I don't have time for that. You want me to read everything and double check everything I've ever heard? I wouldn't know anything. Like fart sniffer 69 on Reddit's like, "Oh, stars burn at millions of degrees Fahrenheit." I have to be like, "Not so fast, fart sniffer. Let's go to NASA.com. Double check your facts and figures, okay?" And then, "Oh, okay, stars do in fact burn at millions of, Fahrenheit. You get your little upvote." And so I made a rule that I'm just gonna believe things if they don't really matter to the conversation.
Oh, God.
And so, yeah, you can see how it would be a good rule until it wouldn't be, right? And so one time someone said, "Yeah, you don't even really need to drink water anymore. You just need to, you get most of your hydration from showering." I let that one go on a little too long. And it sounds harmless, but once I was with my wife's very sophisticated doctor friends, and I was leaving, and I said, "Oh man, well, we're gonna go. I got a shower, but gotta stay hydrated, right?" And I don't know what's worse, the fact that that's nonsense, or the fact that they might have thought I was actually drinking the water. I have a bad shoulder, and I didn't do anything about it for a long time because it only hurt a lot and all the time. So I didn't really see the reason for it. I think that's just guy talk because the first time I ever made a joke about it, someone was like, "Oh, you think your shoulder hurts? You think your shoulder hurts? I've had 2 heart attacks." And the worst part was I agreed with them. I was like, "My shoulder can't hurt. It's not like I've had 2 heart attacks." So I didn't do anything about it for a long time. And then when I did, I went to see a doctor, and he was like, "Well, I'd probably send you to a massage." And I thought, wow, this guy's a dick. He thinks you can't handle the everyday struggle of life. He thinks you need to get rubbed down like some kind of a rich person. And then he said, "Well, so I know a place. So it's a sports massage place. They'll take good care of you." And I thought, sports massage? Wow, this guy gets it. I've had a rough life. I'm moving around all the time, I'm like an athlete. He probably thinks I'm like my favorite professional athlete, NFL quarterback, Deshaun Watson. All right, I'm Justin Miles. Thank you. That's my time.
One more time for Justin, everybody. Give it up. That was awesome, man. Thank you for coming out. I appreciated that. I did. As a football fan, that made me happy. You have Joe Burrow's sunken eyes. My face looks like his hand does right now. It's full of torn ligaments. Your next comic comes.